Hello, children. My name is Mrs. James from Friendship Missionary Baptist Church in Charlotte, North Carolina. The book I will be reading today is titled Celebrate Easter with Colored Eggs, Flowers, and Prayer. This is a National Geographic book for kids. In March or April, Christian people all over the world celebrate Easter. We celebrate with colored eggs, flowers, and prayer. Easter is a time to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ. We celebrate the miracle of his coming back to life after death. We also celebrate spring in all its glory. We give thanks for beautiful blooming flowers, for newborn animals, for sunshine and warm breezes. This is a picture of women leaving an Easter Sunday church service in Ghana. Christians believe Jesus Christ is the Son of God. His story is in the part of the Bible we call the New Testament. Jesus lived about 2,000 years ago. He was a Jewish teacher, he was a healer, and he was a prophet. Jesus taught about love, justice, and forgiveness. Although Easter is in the spring, some of us start getting ready for it about 6 weeks before. We observe Lent, which begins on Ash Wednesday. During Lent, we hear about the last days of Jesus. People in power thought he was a dangerous threat, and they put him to death on a cross. During Lent, we may give up some favorite foods and some fun activities. Lent is a solemn time, a serious time. This picture shows a town in Boac, Mandarin Island in the Philippines. People in an Easter procession act out the last day of Jesus. So you can see Jesus carrying the cross. Look at their masks. Their masks are very detailed. And of course, you see the kids watching across the street. Because Lent is a long, serious time, many people celebrate for days before it begins. On Shrove Tuesday, also called Fat Tuesday, we have carnivals and parties. In New Orleans, there is a famous celebration called Mardi Gras, which is French for Fat Tuesday. You can see the celebrators in New Orleans enjoying the Mardi Gras festival. You can see the stilt walkers showing off in Havana, Cuba during their carnival. And of course, on Shrove Tuesday is a time for pancakes in only England. The week before Easter Sunday is called Holy Week. It starts with Palm Sunday. On Palm Sunday, we have special prayer services. We hear that when Jesus rode into Jerusalem for the Passover festival, people greeted him by waving palm branches and by laying them at his feet. We get palm branches at church. On the Thursday before Easter, some of us follow the customs of washing other people's feet, just as Jesus washed the feet of his followers. We also donate money or food to those in need. On Good Friday, we go to church and pray. Good Friday is a sad day because we remember how Jesus suffered as he died on the cross. On this picture, you can see boys in the village of Pazac in Peru. They're praying at a church service during Holy Week. And on this picture, you can see Christians in Jerusalem, Israel, celebrating Palm Sunday. On Easter Eve, we celebrate the light of Jesus. For many of us, it is the most important celebration of the year. In many churches, people make commitments to Christianity. We have baptisms and confirmations. Easter Eve is also a time for fun. In Sweden, girls dress up as witches, knock on doors, and ask for candy and coins. Many towns in Germany have bonfires on Easter Eve. We also have Easter Eve bonfires in Texas. So here you can see the Swedish girls dressed up as witches for Easter Eve. And here in Russia, people are holding candles during a church service the night before Easter. And here you can see sparks flying at an Easter Eve bonfire in Ratzeburg, Germany. On Easter Sunday, we are filled with joy of the miracle of Jesus' resurrection. We hear that on the third day after Jesus died, Mary Magdalene and the other women who followed Jesus went to the cave tomb where he was buried. They were shocked to find that the rock in front of his tomb was rolled away and the tomb was empty. In the next 40 days, some people saw Jesus on earth. Then Jesus ascended or went up to heaven. His followers preached about Jesus and spread the good news. This is how the religion of Christianity began. Here on this picture you can see thousands of people gather for Easter Sunday Mass every year in St. Peter's Square at the Vatican in Rome, Italy. The leader of the Roman Catholic Church, known as the Pope, leads this service. On Easter morning, some of us get up very early to go to sunrise church services. All over the world on Easter Sunday, Christians go to church and pray and sing. We sing beautiful hymns of celebration. We sing Alleluia. Here you can see worshipers together at an Easter sunrise service on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. The Washington Monument, it's right here, you can see it at a distance. Easter morning brings special treats too. Could it be the Easter Bunny was here? We get baskets of eggs, colored, decorated, and chocolate. Yum! In Germany, it's the Easter hare who brings us eggs. Bunnies, chicks, and eggs are symbols of new life. We do lots of things with eggs on Easter. We go on Easter egg hunts. We find eggs hidden in the grass, behind cushions, and even in the mailbox. We get to keep what we find. See the bunny here? And here's Simone Jones of Natchez, Mississippi, finds candy-filled eggs in her mailbox during a neighborhood Easter egg hunt. Decorating eggs is a tradition that goes back a long time. We decorate eggs in many ways. We dye them, we paint them, we draw on them. We have egg rolling contests too. Whoever gets an egg the farthest without breaking it wins. We even have egg tapping contests. We tap each other's eggs together. If yours doesn't break, you get to keep the other egg. Some of us even have egg fights. In Greece and some other countries, it's a custom to tap a friend's egg with yours and say, "Christ is risen." The friend taps back and says, "He is risen indeed." This is a picture of children in Washington, D.C. enjoy themselves at the White House Easter egg roll, an event held every year, rain or shine. The Pacheco children dye eggs on this picture for their family's Easter egg hunt in Las Cruz, New Mexico. And on this picture, you see Alberta Knight and Cecilia Faulkner fill Easter eggs with candy and gift certificates at the Senior Center in Pullman, Washington. Children will search for more than 5,000 eggs at their annual egg hunt. Easter is a time to show off our new spring clothes too. We even have Easter parades. In New York City, there is a parade every year. We carry Easter lilies and other flowers. Girls and women put on pretty hats called Easter bonnets. We sing the words to an old song. In your Easter bonnet with all the frills upon it, you'll be the grandest lady in the Easter parade. Pretty in pink is Dakota the dog. He's taking a rest on Fifth Avenue during an Easter parade. See his nails painted, and look at these Easter hats. Wow, that's a group of friends calling themselves the City Chicks. Match up on Fifth Avenue in New York City. And this is a jumping bunny. It's a guitar player at an Easter parade in Toronto, Canada. On Easter, we eat lots of delicious food. We sit down with our families for an Easter dinner. We eat roast lamb or glazed ham, turkey or chicken. We eat potatoes or pasta and lots of spring vegetables. We finish with yummy desserts and, of course, Easter candy. We eat lots of candy: chocolate bunnies, cream-filled chocolate eggs, jelly beans, marshmallow chicks, and more. This is a girl in Damascus, Syria. She picks out chocolate for Easter. And this is Dylan Roden, decorates very large Easter eggs at a chocolate factory in Sydney, Australia. Australians eat more chocolate Easter eggs than anyone else in the world. Everywhere in the world, Easter is a time to rejoice and celebrate. We celebrate the resurrection of Jesus. We celebrate spring. We celebrate life. Easter is a time to rejoice. This is in Kona, Hawaii, where people from several churches come together to celebrate Easter with a hula. The end. I hope you enjoyed the Celebrate Easter story today, and I'll see you next time, same place, for StoryTelling. Bye-bye.